Good day, dinos, and welcome in to this little chill stream. Chillin' Chattin' Fridays. Welcome, hope you're all doing incredibly well. I hope you have an exciting day, or have an exciting night, or something coming up. It could be anything. Yeah, we're just here to chat a little bit, get the schedule, be a little goofy, talk about what's up, what's coming, what's left, whatever we can think about, basically. Probably this is the first, technically it's the second, if we count the Gobble tryout from 2 weeks ago. I meant to do this like a weekly thing, or mean to do it like a weekly thing, with possible special guests if I, reach out and they agree and what more. But we'll see how that goes. For now, it's just, these streams will be 1 hour long. Will between 8 and 9 every time. That is something that I really want to take at heart. Like, I don't want to drag it out or be too much or anything. It's just an hour every time. So that's good to know. Also, Mel, I saw you were here very early. I don't know if you're still around. You reacted with huh instead of ooh, so I think that's progress. Welcome in Kyle, welcome in Kagelos, and welcome in my little brother Bry. I hope you're all doing fantastic. I hope you're all excited. I know I say that a couple times every time I start a stream. But I just truly want you to be happy and excited and blessed, because you're all blessing me with your presence every day, every time that you're around. So that is, I think that's something all of you may know. It's important to say. Birthday is coming up, May 3rd. Wolf Boy, welcome in. Happy early birthday. I hope I will think of it Monday. I should be able to stream more Kingdom Hearts Monday, but that's part of the schedule. We will come to that later. But if you can make it to drop by, I will congratulate you properly. I will. Yeah, it's basically the only thing I can congratulate you, because there's no other way. But happy early birthday, and I hope your weekend leading up to your birthday will be incredible. Buck, good evening, my dear friend. How are you doing? How is your Muppet doing? How is your cat doing? How is your barbecue doing? Anything else? No, I think that's all. But welcome in. I hope you had a great day. And yeah, I kind of want to go into these streams, these chill streams, like blank. Of course, I may have some announcements, or as I said earlier, may have guests that we might speak on things we want to discuss or acknowledge. But mostly, I just want to go in here blank and just talk about what comes up, and just talk about how the week went, how the week is gonna go, perhaps. But I'm very open to suggestions from all of you about subjects or things to talk about or to try. There is one thing we have to discuss today, because literally my entire sub feed is full of it, and you already know what it is. But we're gonna go there later. We're all doing very good. I am glad you're all doing very good. Also, what is that picture? Did you change your picture, or did I just never look at it? Carlitos! Yes. Or Master Plugger. Or dear sweet young friend, or what did I call you once? An adult little baby. Though I think you're not a baby anymore. You're still the baby of the group, but I think you're not a baby anymore. Because, as always, they grow up so fast. You just never looked at it. I mean, that makes sense. That perfectly makes sense. I'm very bad at looking at icons or anything. I mean, I know Bryce. I have known Bryce for a very long time. An adult little baby, yes. I think Nick was rather shocked that I would actually call you that. I was like, meh, why not? But yes, the thing we have to mention, the thing you can live under a rock for the coming weeks, but still I think there is no way you're not involved or you're not know about what's happening at the moment, and that is Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap. Which kinda rhymes with my name, but that's besides the point. I am gonna do Pokemon Snap tomorrow. I plan on doing it tomorrow. I bought it. I don't know. I can check if it wants to, download, because that would be helpful if I want to play. So that's also the first thing for the schedule. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. my time, I'm gonna hopefully do Pokemon Snap and see what it's all about. Because I never did the original Pokemon Snap. I never had it. And why are you low battery? I can do that later. Usually they start automatically to download once you buy them, right? So I hope it went through correctly. But as you all know, I also don't have a good... What's it called? I really don't know what it's called. Wi-Fi. I don't have good Wi-Fi on my Switch, so perhaps it doesn't want to download at the moment. But I thought I should at least have the little icon on my homepage. So that is something quite weird. So I'm pulling an all-nighter tonight. I mean, I'm not forcing you. I guess you say that because I said I was gonna play it tomorrow, and 2 p.m. my time would be... I'm gonna count on my fingers because I'm fabulous. 1, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 a.m. It's 5 a.m. for you. And I'm certainly not gonna say you have to stay up for me. I can say you can go to bed early, but then again there's game night, so you're not going to bed early. Actually, I want to go to bed late so I can be at game night, but probably not. The Nintendo eShop is trying to load, but I don't have anything right now, so that is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Guess I have to take my Switch downstairs later tonight and just get it then. I also saw somewhere you need like internet for certain parts. I hope you don't need it to actually play the game, because then I have a big problem if I want to stream. But I suppose it's like the pictures you take, you need internet to share them or anything on your socials. So if that's the case, then there is not much of a problem. I mean, I wake up at around 7 anyways. Oh, I see. Well, then you might wake up right as we end. So that is nice. So, let's talk about the week. My week, it was a good week, honestly. It was a great week. I had no problems. I tweeted yesterday that I was happy. I'm happy. I'm mostly happy that it's weekend for me, because I suddenly was very done with work. Not because of work or anything, I just was done. I didn't want to anymore. Sometimes it happens, it's totally alright. But I'm happy, I had a great week. I had no problems. I had a bit of a headache again because I had to look up into the sky earlier today. And that is not really the best, because that triggers headaches. And we don't want those. But they happen anyway, so But yeah, nothing especially special happened this week for me. Please let me know a bit about yours if you wish. But I was just vibing this week, yeah. Monday was just a regular work. Kingdom Hearts didn't crash Monday night at stream, so that is nice. We went for 2 full hours without any problems, besides, the actual game, because the Wonderland boss, let's not talk about that. Tuesday we had King's Day here. I just worked. We had to give 2 days. I gave of national holidays that we wanted to work, and I chose King's Day as one because I don't really care about the things, all the parties they usually do. They aren't possible, of course, and otherwise I want to escape them, so I just go to work. But it is double pay, so that is all great. Speaking of pay, I will get paid at the start of next week. So that's also great. Just a little side information that no one actually can use for anything. Besides knowing I will be a little bit richer. And I think Wednesday I was off as usual, so I think Karen, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for dropping by. I hope you're having a great day. You said you were feeling ill. I hope you feel a little bit better. I hope you get a good night's rest, and tomorrow everything will be fine again and you can record that stuff you want to do. Thank you, Bri. You are a great treasure, and I love you so very much. I can say that randomly because that's always the case. Where was I? Yes, Wednesday. What did I do Wednesday? Not very much. But I just had a regular off day. Off work, not an off day like I was feeling down, but an off day from work. Yesterday I just worked a very long shift. Usually Tuesdays are my long shifts as well, but because of King's Day we finished just on time. So that was also nice. And yesterday we had a long day, but it went by quite fast. So that's yeah, I must say I started there last year in February, and between March and May we have the peak period, with the overtime and all. But I must say, this year it's all less annoying or something. I can handle it better. Maybe I'm physically better, I don't know. But it's not the nights go by faster and with more pleasure. Like I don't know how much pleasure you can have with overtime, but it's just nice with your like coworkers. You get to experience them differently during those overtime hours than you do normally, so that's always nice. And then today, yeah, as I said, it was a good day. I just didn't feel like working. It's also the first Friday in this entire year, I think, we don't have Marvel content. I mean, just between us, I can give you some Marvel content, but more about that later. Haha, I got a secret that only Kevin knows about. But that's just a little something just, in between the stuff I don't know what to talk about. Also, love you bigger. Okay, I'll give you that. You just, you can't use my own phrase against me and get away with it. But I will give you that for now. I will just, get you back later. I don't know how later. It might be next week. It may be tonight if I'm feeling like writing essays. But you always expect, and you never expect anyone to come anyway. Is there a sleep log coming soon? That we can both be in a call, because I miss those days. That's a nice little tradition that I started, and I think you can use another one. I need to make something for the schedule. I want to make like an actual visible schedule, but I didn't have time to actually think it out. I do have something that do I just show you guys? I mean, last time, 2 weeks ago, I did the whole Kingdom Hearts reveal thingy that I just randomly came up with. And you could I feel like I want to announce or to reveal something again. Something that I had made. But I wanted to do it in my 1 year video, but because I fell ill, that kinda went south. I never got a chance to actually finish and edit it and all. So that's a shame. I still want to give you the video. It's kinda like the moment kinda has passed, but using your phrase against you, don't I already do that? Like I'm doing now because I love you bigger. Carlos. Thank you. Even if you love me bigger, I still love you bigger, because I love everybody bigger. Mark, if you could tell 16-year-old you one piece of advice, what would you say to him? Ooh, that is a mean question, because I'm terrible at this kind of stuff. But it's also very interesting. My 16-year-old self, I have to think back when I was 16, which is a while ago. But I think I would tell 16-year-old Mark to, it may be like cliche or cheesy or something, but I would tell him to not be afraid. And to, even back then I never gave up. I was no quitter. I never was, I never will be. But I think I would tell myself to open up and dive into like stuff you want. Even more than I back then. What I did were big steps for me, but now if I look back, I think I could have done even bigger steps. You know? I hope that is a kind of answer that you can work with. As I said, I'm really bad at this stuff. You all say I'm good with words, but with these kind of questions, I'm lost for words. Because I want to explain fully and I want to also get clear what the answer would be. But thank you, Bri. Yeah, I'm doing good. I slept loads today. I didn't get a chance to record still, but I'm doing a stream in about 10 minutes. But just doing a LAX showdown stream to get back into the swing of things. That seems fair. And if you excuse me, just do what you can, If it's too much, then you end. If you're not up to it, then cancel. It's all fine. Just your help matters more than anything. Mark, you are very welcome. Angie! Hello, little legend, how are you doing? Can you zap yourself over here, because I miss you. And Bri as well. I miss everyone, but some people I haven't met in person yet. So that's something different. I want to meet everybody, but like Angie and Bri, I met them in person. And I was literally talking to Bri about this a couple weeks ago. It just, something changes when you hang out like face to face. And you can't for a longer period of time. Something changes than before you long to meet each other, and now you're like, I know how it's like and I want that again. Exactly, know your limits, your health comes first. Yes, absolutely. I wish a hug would be nice right now. Oh, what, is anything up? Do you just want a hug, or is something going on? Everybody, can we get hearts and hugs for Angie? I know I don't have emotes yet, but even in my Discord, show all the hug emotes in my Discord for Angie. Because if Angie wants hugs, we give Angie hugs. That sweet little Tic Tac needs to feel the most special she can be. I think that was me post PAX. I literally cried on the airplane heading home. Bri, I know I'm not gonna repeat it if you don't want, but I said it before, I will never forget like that last part where we were together and we said goodbye. And I will never forget your reaction. That broke my heart. And sometimes I feel like I could have done more. Like gave an extra big hug or something, but it was all also I don't know. I'm not too good when we're in a group. But I had such a bad time, like the next day at the airport. I had to wait. First I was at the beach, then I had to go to the airport, wait there for a couple hours while I saw everybody was leaving already, the plane were going. Later I found out the Georgia gang was actually at the airport at the same time still. I thought they were long gone. I was like, oh no, they're here, I can run. And they told me, oh, we're boarding right now. So I was too late. I'm okay, I just want a hug though. That is fair, sometimes you just want a hug. I cried at the end of that week for sure. I know. And sometimes I still like cry a little bit, because even when we go back, it will never be the same. I think I said that on stream not too long ago. Like that first time you do something like that, you will always, how great and amazing it will be, you will always compare or remember the first time, like you stepped into that hallway and you saw people, and you will just always remember like, oh, back then maybe some people can't come next time, or they move on, and it's just, you're like, oh, they were there as well and now they won't be. So not to make this all sappy kind of stream, but I think it's nice to talk about it and to think back, to think along further, like what might and all. I remember it fondly. I was talking to Kevin about it a few days ago. Oh, you were? I'm not surprised actually. It's crazy how fast this year went by. The year went by very fast, and we would have, well, I wouldn't have, because I would have to work, but it would have, people would have been together again already. Hopefully everything happens again soon. Yeah, in a way, definitely, literally. You were talking along with me. I saw it in the corner of my eye, I just didn't acknowledge it yet. I mean, I kind of felt bad because I didn't get to meet Mikey. Oh, I think you all know the story about me and Mikey. I still hit myself on the head for not. We literally sat next to each other at Hibachi. Like, we greeted each other, we shook hands, we were like, oh, you're that, you're him. But we didn't actually talk or connect, and then later, maybe just 2 weeks later or something, and we're like, oh, you're that guy, you're pretty awesome. I wish I would have taken the opportunity to hang out. We need sappiness, it's okay. What? I just got her and that's the first I hear. Hi Kevin, welcome in. How are you, buddy? Thank you for dropping by. Yeah, we're just talking about, well, Bri was talking that he talked with you a few days ago, and I believe it. I'm sad I didn't get to talk to you much, Bri. Aww, it's literally how it works. See you, man. I'm gonna start my stream. I hope yours is amazing, just like you, Mark. Thank you, Kieran. I hope you have a great stream. I hope it will lift your spirits and you feel more energetic and feel better. We'll plan some. Oh, yeah, that's true. Angie and Kevin, I think they are the easiest to meet up. Like, out of all the people here. Not there are people closer or farther or more or anything, but I wish I could just hop in my car and drive over. I'm ready to... Oh, you just got off work. You just ended shift? Well, drive safely. I was saying I was talking to you about Sunday at PAX. Yeah. Yeah. It's still... Nah, let's not mention it again. Time to cry. Angie, don't cry. I always make you cry in your own streams. I don't want you to cry at mine as well. Makes me think I just make you cry just by being around. We'll talk about it soon. In fact, I didn't even know Angie and I live close. Yes! I said I was with Kevin because Kevin was the first I saw at PAX. And we were together waiting for the others and all. And I suddenly was like, oh, I'm gonna find Kate and Angie. Because they are somewhere in the handheld lounge, I saw on Twitter. So I'm gonna find them and greet them. And Kevin was like, who are Kate and Angie? And I just smacked my head through a window because I was like, how can you not know Kate and Angie? But, you know, now you do. And we're all happy that you get along. Still at work, but I want to go home. Ah, that makes sense. Yes, I was literally talking earlier how I really was not in the mood to talk. Even though it was a great day, not in the mood to talk, not in the mood to work today. And I had a great day, I just didn't want to work. I wanted to go home, I wanted the weekend, I wanted to do my own stuff, and I wanted to do nothing. So all at once and all at nothing. But now I'm home, so I'm more happy again. It was also a crazy day because there was not much work. So a couple, like half of our team got sent home at 12 already. And we had to go till 5. Some people had to go till 9. So they aren't even done yet. But it happens. I got to know Kevin right after PAX ended and I find it so funny. I knew Angie and Kate way before PAX. Yeah, same. Angie and Kate are like some of the OGs from when I entered the community at Dylan's stream. I think they are literally here from day one. They were literally there and we talked. Well, not as we talk now, but we talked, or they greeted and all that stuff. And it's so great because we're coming up to not exactly a year and a half, but it's getting close. It's 2 years. I mean, it's getting close to 2 years. Even though Angie has been with Dylan for like 9. I think I saw them but never really knew them. That makes sense. Yeah, that sure makes sense. Literally right after, now we inhale, yell each other's names in greeting! Yes. I used to yell, it's a Kevin, every time, suddenly, randomly. And we don't do it that often anymore. But still sometimes. And I think it's nice. You have your own little quirks with individuals that just evolve and happen, and it's just natural. You don't even think about it. Pretty much we met at PAX, but we didn't really talk until after. Yeah, I have that with a lot. Like I said, with Mikey, with Chuggy. I don't think I actually officially met Chuggy at PAX. Like, she was sitting 2 chairs away from me at Hibachi. I saw her, like, at the convention. But I don't think we really officially met, even though we talked before in streams. But then now we are like very close. So it's really funny how that works. Was around Dylan streams a lot as a lurker? Yes, Angie. Bry doesn't think Ethan knows him. Ethan. Why do I say Ethan? Where did Ethan come into the conversation? I think Ethan knows Bry very well. No, Bry doesn't think Dylan knows him. And I think he is wrong. I think you can tell him he's wrong, and if he's not wrong, I think you can make Dylan know Bry, because Bry needs to be known. I literally told Bry, next time I'm standing next to Dylan, whenever that may be, I'm gonna make sure he knows who you are. And he already does, but still. I also want to gloat a little bit and want to say that I'm the reason Kevin met Dylan. Because Kevin was too afraid to go up to him. So I just was like, Dylan, you need to meet him. Where were we? Always there, just intimidated. Bri, did you see my... You probably don't remember because you didn't know who I was at the time. But then maybe you saw my entrance at Dylan's. There was that, I will never forget it, that one little comment that I made in the chat. And he read it and he was like... He noticed me. Like that was... I never expected. I was very low back at the time, as most of you know very well. And that he, like such a big guy, notices me in a chat going crazy. And a couple times at the same night, that was truly the reason why I'm still around all these streamers. I have said it so many times, but I owe everything to Dylan, like the way my life changed. And as Bri and Kevin can there is a word that I want to say. There is a very obvious word that I want to say, but I don't know what to say and I don't know how to describe it. Hold on, let's just move on. That's true. Tobin had him in the video. It's like, is that the Oathkeeper, bruh? Wanna know something embarrassing? Always. For the longest time I didn't think he knew me until he rated me. He rated me lol, I was gonna read, but until he rated me. Yeah. He can't rate me because he's never live when I'm live. I'm always early. I mean, maybe at the coming sleep lock, wink wink. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He lurks sometimes, he told me that, and that is more than I could ever expect. Like when Tobin, he said the other day, I saw you were live, I was gonna click on your stream, but I got distracted. And that just does so much. Like, of course, I'm friends with these guys. Like, we're quite close, I want to believe. But still, that they take the time to just have you on the background or anything. And just acknowledge like, oh yeah, That's true. That is just crazy to think. The first time I met Dylan, my mom was with me at the first PAX I was at, and I ran up to Dylan yelling, "Timestamp!" while he was filming something. Well, I mean, whatever works. I think you told me that story before. The way you said it scares me. Something embarrassing. The fact I almost fell off shit. Kevin! Kevin. Do we need a vibe check on Kevin? A test? There wasn't the word I was looking for, but I think it works. Yes, you and Kevin can attest to... What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Why was I looking for that word? I am distracted so easily and it's... I have to work on that. I used to be quite clever. I remember everything. Literally, people thought when I grew up that I had a photographic memory. And now I can't remember what I said 2 minutes ago. But... Bri, help me out. What was I talking about? He's live now. Or he was. Yeah, I think I saw that. A bit. He does look. Yeah, he told me a couple times. With my 6 months, when I came into his stream, he was like, "Oh yeah, congrats on 6 months. It's crazy. I remember when you started." And I was like, hold on. Hold on. You remember when I started? I go into his streams sometimes, and when I say hi, he goes, "By the way, Andy, I was in your stream earlier." Yeah, he just doesn't want to talk. I mean, you're allowed to talk. I love how half this stream just became about Dylan. But he deserves it, so why not? I still don't think Tobin is subbed to me. Of course he is. Kevin. He subbed to me, he rated Solink. Yes. I was happy for you guys when he rated your Solink this week. When he was like, you know, let's go to this video about these people, they're great persons, and it was like, let's go 18-wheeler gamer, Oathkeeper Brian. And I was like, yes! Did I embarrass myself? He's rated me before, but I don't think he's subbed. You can see his subscriptions and my channel isn't... What? I mean, your channel can also just be like at the bottom, like out of sight. I for sure think he subbed to you. Now I know he subbed to me because he told me I saw you live in my sub feed. Dylan and other streamers. Ah yes. Ah yes. I have talked to you guys and some others about that I feel like I can never repay Dylan for what he did. For how he helped me. And sometimes, it's in the past now, mostly, but sometimes I went a little too insane, probably, to say thank you, but I just feel like I can never repay like how he helped me get my life back on track. And of course, it's not only Dylan, but he's just a big part of why I decided to do what I do. Love the Soul Link series so far. Yeah, about that. Guys, did you know I haven't seen one bit? I'm sorry. I just want to binge watch. What Pride did with WandaVision. I want to watch it all at once. So I'm just waiting till everything is done, or something. Just about to record the final episode. Ooh. Okay, well, I guess I will have to watch soon then. You're a busy man, it's okay. Yeah, I know it's okay, but I want to... Well, to be fair, I haven't seen any recorded content from either one of the Georgia squad in over a year, I think. I think the four-way with Luke, Dylan, Ryan, Frank and Luke is the last series I fully, completely saw. And that was like the end of maybe beginning 2020, maybe end of 2019 already. But still, I kind of feel bad because I want to support you guys. And you support me, like when you can, with my stuff, with my series, which I still need to find a way to record and bring back, by the way. Because it's been over 2 months, I think, since Soul Silver last uploaded. Nothing wrong with binge watching. Yeah, I haven't, even with like regular series, I can't watch usually more than one episode a day or 2 per week. And I used to do like 3 of one series and 2 of the others in the night. And now I just watch barely anything anymore. Adulthood is... I'm getting too old for this. I'm getting too old for adulthood. How sad is that? Passing by, just about to play Minecraft. Finn, welcome in. I hope you have fun with Minecraft. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. I wanted to say something more, but I forgot. So I appreciate it. And I hope you're doing incredibly well. We're also 10 minutes away from 9. So we're already 50 minutes into the stream and I only go for an hour. So if you want any questions or any things talked about or any things done, bring them in now because we have 10 minutes left. Like my hand is attached to my earpiece, but 10 minutes left. I like going into this blank. If I had prepared all this stuff, I don't think we would have half an hour talking about PAX and last year and meeting and all that. Because then you just have a list you want to go by. And now it's more spontaneous, I think. I like spontaneous. I like improvisation. Also, do not forget to hit that like button. If the thumbs up turn blue, you're doing a good job. Oh. Also, Kevin, I told people earlier that it's you didn't hear that yet, but like this is the first Friday there's no Marvel content all year. So I told them I have Marvel content and only you know about it. So they don't know what. I just want to hype things up. As you know, I love hyping things up and then pretty much failing to deliver. But yeah, there is something coming. And Kev is involved. And before everybody gets excited for about a big series or something, it's just a one-off video. So it's I want to do a big series though with Kevin, but I'm a busy man, he's a busy man, and there is better people for him to work with. And I'm already prepared to get yelled at, so go ahead. What else is there? Did I mention? I didn't mention the schedule yet, did I? I did not. We need a schedule. Like, okay, tomorrow, 2 p.m. my time, which will be 8 EST. I'm hoping, if all goes well with downloading, I hope to go live with Pokemon Snap, because I just want to do it. I'm curious what it's all about, what you can, and even I don't like to be a hype hopper. I invented that word yesterday, but I'm gonna do it. I want to play it, even when everyone else does. Then Sunday we have more Kingdom Hearts at 8 p.m. my time, so 2 p.m. EST. Then Monday I will do also Kingdom Hearts at 8 p.m. my time, 2 p.m. EST. Tuesday there will be no stream because I work late. I might get that video up if I just have to edit like this weekend. Then I can get the thing with Kevin up on Tuesday perhaps. Wednesday I will be live early. I don't know. Probably Wednesday I'll be live early, meaning 2 p.m. Or 8 a.m. EST with, what will I go live with? Probably more Donkey Kong. Then Thursday I work late, so there is no stream. And then Friday we have another probably chill session. And we do this all over again. Because that's how it works. As I said, I need to make an actual visible schedule that I can show you. But what I can show you is something I had made to end off this thing. I had something made by Klepto, which I will eventually incorporate into my streams, which is an ending screen. I wanted to release it, as I said, at the 1 year video without announcing it, but that failed. And I feel like showing it right now, if I can find it at least. I don't think I already got... Didn't I get it yet from DMs? Hold on. Hold on. I'm not gonna reveal much. Hold on. Yes, I can do this. I don't have to reveal all of it yet. But I can give the context. Hello. 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 Ah, here we go. Yes. Save. Yeah, that sounds fine. That sounds fine. And then I'm holding on. Yes, always do. Do we have it here now? Can you please work along? Can you please make me look like less of an amateur than I am? Where does it save this stuff? No. How fun. How fun. It's actually not here. Yes, why didn't it show up for me? Why do you want to sabotage my streams, sir? Ah, here we go. So this is something, there is more to it, but the second part I won't show just yet to leave a bit of imagination or something. But this stuff will be on my ending screen and then probably on the right. No, on the left. Right for me, but this part here. Hello, how do I? Yes, this box will be for next stream. This box will be for next video. Like some kind of planning. And I had Klepto made it. And he was excited. He said it's probably his biggest project yet. Which I'm very honored. I must say, there is something covering the rest of it. But that needs to be a little bit of surprise. Because we don't want to give away everything all at once. Thank you so much for 12 likes on this little stream. You guys are insane. Also, I forgot to put on music in the background. Because I'm a pro. It's time to rate. Let's go. I would go to Emily, but she's always ending at 9, so that isn't really helpful. Plus, I also don't want to see anything about Snap, and everybody's playing Snap. So let us just go to I don't think I ever rated this person. I found her by another rate from someone, I don't remember. But let's go here and indeed Marlex Dino's rate. Thank you, Carlos. Then let's get this thing off because it looks weird right now. Thank you all for being here. I had fun just with this little chill stuff. I hope your rest of your day or night or anything in between goes very well. Let's go show all the love and support to Duchess Rattata, who is, I believe, shiny hunting Snum. Yes, so let's go there. Let's give all the love you always give me. Here is the link. Thank you, Carlos, for the appreciate. I saw it. And as always, dare to try and don't forget to explore. Peace.